Leoha. Hello. Why is my body like twisted? What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know why my body's twisted. Give me a second. Uno momento. Can you not? Oh my god. My cats are being... No, no, you go away. Now they're fighting. Okay. I think that's better, but we're gonna make myself bigger. Yeah. Leoha! Hello! I made it so that it looks like the Palkery is you guys, like, chatting. You see it? Is it working? Are you immersed? Maybe I gotta move it a little bit more like this. That's you guys. Are you fully immersed? Do you feel immersed? Today we are building the Rishetta, it says. Rishetta. We're building a 30-minute sisters kit. I've never built one of these before, but I figured in the spirit of the Liora Plamo contest that we might build this one here and try to customize it. So I found this kit and I thought, okay, she looks kind of like me. There's a couple things that she's missing. She's missing a ponytail and her eyes are the wrong color. So I did take it upon myself to buy. This became very expensive. I was thinking it was gonna be like oh, the kits aren't that expensive. These eyes and even with the hair too, is this not just me? Is this not just actually like... Anyway, so I was like, okay, well, I've never built one of these before, but it's literally me, so I think I have to check it out. So here we are, checking it out together. I've, again, never built one of these kits before, so we're gonna have to take a look together. It sounds like some of you guys might have built one of these before. I think I also... So it seems like they sell a lot of like different optional parts. So I've seen things like the bodies they sell separately, like hands. You can buy different like parts. So obviously she's like a orange cat girl, which I am clearly not. So if we like the kit, we're gonna go a step further and try to buy additional pieces to make her more like me. Will that become very expensive very fast? Probably. But we're gonna go through it together and we're gonna talk about like what the pros and cons of these kits are and if we like them and you know, if you guys want to build them too. So that's the plan, man. Stan. Okay, this lid is very reflective, so I'm gonna move it. Orange cat girl Liora went. Okay, like I don't like the orange and yellow color combination. I'm saying this right now. Orange and black, I'm like, it can be done well. I'm not a fan. When I see orange, my favorite color combination with orange is green or blue. Almost like a aqua. Okay, so it looks like these have those face parts that we talked about. So I'm gonna open up, I know we're kind of going a little bit out of order, but I do want to open up this one to see if it's just literally these parts, right? Because everything else is gonna be the body, and we kind of know what that's gonna look like. But let's take a look-see. Because it looks like it's just gonna be the face parts. So, and indeed, it is just the face parts, which is great. So what we're gonna do is we're not gonna use these ones, and we're gonna use these ones. Except there's no happy face. Like these ones all have like, I guess there's like a neutral face. But these ones are either embarrassed, hazukashi, or embarrassed but looking away, like baka. And then this one is like hazukashi, and then this one's like fuck you. Hi guys, thank you so much for 20 months of membership. Lyra's entering her own Plamo contest. Yeah, it's rigged. This is all A rigged contest. You guys got duped. You got duped. So I think probably the one that makes sense is the fuck you one. I don't think the Hazukashi ones are very me. I guess I do get Hazukashi, but I don't like make a face. I just, my heart rate goes up and then you guys all point and laugh. It was rigged from the start. Agota, thank you so much for 32 months of membership. My membership is old enough for beverages. Don't say that. Don't say that. No beverages for you. Okay. So, for the sake of what we are doing, we will be, not building it exactly. Maybe we will. I don't know. Ghosty-chan, thank you so much for 29 months of membership. Leo, I did a 30-minute sisters kit before. Feel like they're very good for beginners. They got my seal of approval, plus the girls are cute. Oh, okay, awesome. Good to hear that they have your seal of approval, because that makes me more confident. If they're good for beginners, hopefully it does take us 30 minutes, except you guys have already told me it's not going to take 30 minutes. I'm kind of thinking, because I've never kit bashed before. This is kind of my first sort of attempt at it. It's not really kit bashing because this kind of kit was made for this experience. However, for the sake of everything, we're gonna try to go at this like we're gonna kit bash it. So we're gonna try to maybe not build everything. Because we don't need all of these cat parts. We're gonna eventually replace the cat parts with our stuff. Plus, we don't have that much time today anyway. So I think we just build the base. And then I go back to the Gun Plus store this weekend. And I figure out what other parts we need to make her, to Leorify her more, I guess. Because she's already a little bit Leorified. So how will we Leorify her more? And, is there a panel lining on this kit? Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Are we panel lining? What are we doing? What's happening in this? We have so many tools to help us on our journey today. Oh my gosh, and my new Keroro nippers that I didn't need, but I got because it has little Keroro on it. Is that not so cute? Oh, anyway. Got 3 nippers, because you never have too many. Never have 3 is always better than 2, I say. We also have a joint strengthening pen. I don't think we'll need this though, but we'll see. We shall see. And a sanding stick. But I don't think we'll need that either. Should I take out my knife too? Maybe I should. Where's my cutting board? Alright. This is not my ideal station for model kit building, and this is why I don't want to build any gunpla right now. I want to use my table on that side, but it's really messy. So this is a smaller kit, so I'm hoping that this setup will be enough, but it's a really bad setup right now. Hello? 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 Focus! I need you to focus! This camera. I swear to God. I swear to God. Hello? Okay, okay. Retain your focus. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we are good to go. Let's check out. Alright, we got the face and this part here. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that literally she's like Hazukashi in all these poses. I didn't realize how downturned the eyebrows were, but mistakes were made, but that's okay. We'll do with what we have. Yeah, she's like even blushing in this one. Ooh. Okay. Let us begin. Ayorokonde. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Get it down, get it down, oh do they? Get it down. Na, na, na. God, just the face parts were actually $10, so I probably won't get a different face part. We're just gonna have to go with Hazukashi Liora. Where did I put the... Am I missing something? K5. Are these different? I think they're the same. Okay. We're going to... Oh, I need a thing for all the clippings. What did I use before? I just realized I haven't built anything since I've moved. Oh, chat, wait, there was something I wanted to do first. I don't know where I used to put all the little the nipped bits. The bitties. I thought I put them in like the lid of something. A lid of like a tin can or something. Isn't that what I did? What did I use? It's been so fucking long. My hair. Wait, give me a sec. I'm a hot mess. What did I use? Didn't I use? I used like some tray. Oh, I used the Yu-Gi-Oh tin. Where the fuck is the Yu-Gi-Oh tin? What did I do with that? Where's the Yu-Gi-Oh tin? Okay, wait, what? All right, here it is. Okay. The thing I wanted to do first, though, is my neighbor and his girlfriend, I guess my neighbors plural because they live together now. My neighbors went to Japan and they were like, they saw Kamen Rider Kuji and they were like, oh, Liora likes Kamen Rider. And so they got this for me. And actually at the time when they gave it to me, I hadn't seen Gav yet. So I was like, I feel like I'm not going to be excited about it until I actually see Gab. So I was waiting. But the thing is, it's Gav or Gotchard. And I'm fucking praying to God I don't get a Gotchard thing. I really want the Goomies. Popping gummy! Juicy! I love the Juicy reference. And if you're not familiar, if you're a new Kamen Rider fan and you don't understand the Juicy reference, like... there used to be this subber in Kamen Rider that always left this one commercial. And it was this gummy commercial, and every time the kids ate the gummies, it was the Kamen Rider gummies, they would like their faces would get blasted and they would scream Juicy! So that was like a commercial that every season of Kamen Rider had it, and this one particular subgroup left in that commercial. And the fact that like Gav, they like brought it back with the like effects and everything in the voice, it's like so good. It's like a weird, obscure, old school Kamen Rider reference. I actually haven't seen the Juicy commercials in a really long time, but like back in like, I don't know, when I used to watch like Drive and stuff, or like even older Kamen Riders, they always had the Juicy commercial. So I really want the poppin' gummy. I found that the little guys, the snack guys are so cute. I really, really like them. And I like the noises that they make. Don't you guys think that the music in Gav reminds you? And I think, what else was I watching? I was watching something else that also had this kind of music. It was another kids show or game or something. And I was really confused because it had the really similar thing. And it's the Pokemon gym leader music. I don't know how else to explain it besides that, but it's literally the Pokemon gym leader music where it like has like a crowd cheering in the background, and it has that like ooh ah like sort of vibe. I really don't know how to explain it besides that. I'm not really good at explaining musical terms or genres or anything, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And Gab's music has that same exact like really hype Pokemon gym leader vibe, and it's like so good. But I was watching something else that also had it, and I was really like, oh, that sounds like that Pokemon thing. But I think it's like just like a popular trend with kids media right now, I guess, or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm hoping for any of these guys. I don't want the car. I don't give a shit about the car, and I don't really want any of the Gotchard guys. I don't really care about the Gotchard guys. I want the Gumi one. The Gumi one's the best. I don't like Zaku Zaku chips. I think Marshmallow's cute. I like Marshmallow's because Marshmallow has like the Gap Moe. Because Marshmallow is like cute on the outside, but inside he's like angy. It's really cute. I haven't seen Chocolate in the show yet. Well, I saw Chocolate, but I haven't seen Chocolate being used in the show yet, and I haven't gotten to this one either. Anyway, here we go. What will we get? Please just give me anything Gab, except for the car. I have to be careful about what I wish for, because then it's gonna give me the exact thing. Vivek, thank you so much for the super chat. May the RNGs be on our side. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for the panties and for the super chat. Ready? Okay, I can't tell what it is yet. Hello. Okay, I think it's potato chip. I think it's potato chip, which I'm okay with, but it's definitely one of the guys. I'm pretty sure it's potato chips. Ha! Yeah, cute. This is huge. I have big hands. Remember, I have yaoi hands. This is huge. This is really big. It's a keychain. Wait, this is so fucking cute. This is huge. I don't know what to compare it to show you how huge it is, but like, this is really big. This is very large. Like I have my my Kira, like look at how big this is. This Kamen Rider transforms based on snacks. Yeah, I have my Kamen Rider drive coaster somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's not here right now, but the coaster is a little bit bigger. So like I have like a Tamagotchi coaster. It's pretty similar though, actually. Pretty similar. I don't know why I always get the yellow stuff. Yellow is not my favorite color, but that's okay. It's not my least favorite color, but this is so cute! It is huge! Oh my god. Wait, this is so cute. I want the Gumi one. I want the Gumi one. Juicy! Okay, anyway. Back to building. What were we doing? I actually cannot for the life of me remember. Do I need to pull out the neck part as well? See, it's asking for a K2. I have a K5. Fuck, K2. I have K5. Oh, K2 is like an inside mouth part. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. We're good. First these coasters, now the little boo-boos. There's a wild time out there. It is pretty crazy. I've never really been one to collect those like Sunny Angels and stuff. My sister is much more like into that thing than I am. I forgot. Another major problem is that this is like way too far from my face. Okay, we have the Liora deck box to save us. That helps a little bit. Okay. We have this face bit. It goes like this. And then we can apply the face on it. Okay. I think I want to really carefully take this one out. Ghosty-chan, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Holy moly, I really appreciate that. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much. If you received a gift from Ghosty-chan, be sure to thank them. Lots of hearts and chads in chat for our new members, please, and for Ghosty-chan. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's so sweet of you. Wait, the ears are backwards. Wait. Don't look, chat. Her ears were backwards for a second, but I'm fixing it. Don't worry about it. Her ears were never backwards. Okay, now her ears are forwards. She got little ears now. Now we do hair. It's interesting because they have these side bangs. I wonder if there's a one where the side bang is longer so that I can make my this bit longer, you know? I wonder if that's a thing. I wonder if I can purchase that. It's really cool that they just sell all these parts, so it's like really easy for you to quote unquote kit bash without really having to do the legwork of kit bashing, which is why I wanted to check it out, because it seems like a cool concept, you know? Giddy giddy dong, giddy giddy dong. Oh no, no. I'm assuming we need this little piece here too. I'm wondering for like the ponytail, because of the way that this hair is, if I want to add a ponytail, I'm probably gonna have to just glue it on though. That's my current thinking, is I'm not gonna be able to just like slot it in somewhere, you know? And that's like presuming that I can find a ponytail in this hair color, in the same matching one. Okay, got the finished pieces here. You've done several sister kit bashes. Any ponytails? I wonder if I'd have to order that online. The store that I went to that had these, they didn't have that many. I don't think they're super popular, so I don't think they had a ton of them, but I was able to find this in the very limited selection. Have to glue one on. It's more modular with a more consistent use of universal 3mm pegs. I see. There's a few sets with ponytails like yours. You might have to paint them. Oof. I don't know if I trust my ability to paint anything, first of all. Second of all, I don't trust my ability to color match. I don't see these at conventions either. Yeah, it's pretty uncommon, I feel like. I haven't really seen. I didn't even really knew these existed. I was more familiar with the frame arm girls. I honestly thought they were the same thing at first. And then upon closer inspection. I have to paint a little bit of my model I'm making for the contest. I'm like really bad at color matching. I'm not good at color, as you guys saw when I was making that stupid mecha break thing yesterday. Jesus Christ. They were everywhere in casual stores in Japan when I was there. Saw so many on display. Frick. Well, if you're going to Japan before the contest. Probably could buy them for pretty cheap on like Mercari and stuff too, but I don't know if it would make it in time in terms of shipping and then time to actually like assemble it. So I'm doing a lot of stuff off camera as usual because I need it to be pretty close to my face, and my face is very far. topically, you know what shirt I'm wearing today? I'm wearing my Bravern shirt. The Isami is my favorite part about this shirt. There's a lot of cat hair on it though. It's one of my favorite shirts. When are you getting those Bravern dockies? Honestly, I want them, but I don't think I can get them. Unfortunately. As much as I want them, I don't know if it's possible for me to get my hands on them. I really do want them though. I think they're so funny. I don't want the Isami one, but I want the Bravern one. Accelerator 1, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. I look like a bald guy. And yes, I will be referring to her as me from now on. Okay. Got this back piece, then attach it to the mid piece. Eh. Okay, nice. That went in together very nicely. A little bit of scuff on the hair, but that's okay. And then this one goes here. Okay, and then we put the face in, I believe. Yep. HPP1. Did I miss something? Oh, I did. I missed this tiny little guy right here. Shoot. 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 Nope, not that one. Are you guys building anything right now? If you are, be sure to use the... If you're building for the contest, you can use the contest hashtag. And if you're not building for the contest, you can use the Liora live or Palcaries hashtag. Always cool to see what you guys are building along with the stream if you are building. Is there a front and a back? There is. The M goes on the front. Okay, so we're gonna put the M on the front. And we're gonna put this on the top of my little head here. And then we're gonna put... Oh no, before we put this in, we have to put in the little extra bang. This goes right... Oh, see, if this extra bang, there was like a longer one, that would have been perfect. You're trying to make a Palcary? That's so cool. Like a bear guy Palcary or a ball guy Palcary would be cool. The ball. Alright, we're getting a little Liora head. Cute. These parts aren't fitting super well together, which is a little... There's a bit of a gap there. I don't know if I just didn't put it in all the way or if it's supposed to look like that. Maybe it's just supposed to kind of look like that to give space between her hair. That's pretty cute. Just very blushy though. Didn't realize just how blushy she was. Okay. Going to move on to More runners. We're on the B runners now. Yeah, can you believe it's already March? Isn't that crazy? B and A. B. And D. A. Alright. It's February 29th to you. Hate to break it to you. A. I'm trying to figure out. A1. Eagle's chewing on all the plastic wrappers. A1. 1 and 2. It's fine because the plastic is big. Obviously, I'd rather her not, but there's no way I'm gonna stop her because it's kind of a mess right now. Oh my gosh, and the titties. Okay, but before we go to the titties, let's do the little bits in B first. B3. Wait, is that the right one? No. What the fuck? B. The way that they write these parts out is a little confusing. Okay, no, it's this one? Because they have these things that say B4 or B3, but then they also have these things that are 3 and B. This is the correct one though. This one looks more accurate. Unfortunately, the two look kind of similar. Okay. B3 and B1 and B8. Now Kiri's getting into it too. It's not a huge deal because it's just large chunks of plastic, so they won't eat it. They're just chewing on it, but it's very loud and annoying. I'm really sensitive to sound. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I'll literally go insane from hearing certain noises, especially repeated noises. It's like very it's my ADHD gets peaked and then I just go crazy. You built your first 30 MS kit like a week ago. Which one did you build? Actually, even if you tell me, I'm not gonna know. I'm sorry, but like you can describe her to me. Don't tell me the name of the kit. I won't know. But if you describe her, you're like, oh, she's like a green-haired dragon girl or something, you know. Then you know, I won't know, but then I'll have a little more interest at least. I won't know what kit it is, but. The joint runners are set up like that because they have little break points molded in so you could break off. Oh, I see, I see. That's interesting. So I'm not supposed to pay attention to the big numbers then. Good to know. Thank you for clarifying. Dark skin girl with brown hair and a shield. Ooh, I like that. 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 Ooh, sounds cool. Did you buy any extra parts for her? There's just cat hair everywhere. Holy shit. It's worse since Kiri got here because Kiri is the furriest out of all of my cats. Not all the joints will be used. A lot of them are optional, only used if you're attaching other accessories. Gotcha. Good to know. I'm gonna try to just build her like bare body. I'm flinging nubs everywhere, and that's not good because Kiri might eat them. I'm trying not to fling nubs everywhere, but it's kind of difficult to just kind of fly away. Fly away now. Fly away now. Fly away. What? This, like so. This, like so. And this, like so. You're a good pet person. Oh, I appreciate you saying that. Since I will never have children, I treat my pets like children, and I'm very attentive, as much as I can be anyway. So I do try my best, so I appreciate that. And I really care about animals a lot. And I'm a big advocate for treating animals like family. For example, I had my cats on an all raw diet for a really long time, and it was really expensive, but I did it. I could afford to do it at the time. And it was like I was trying to feed them like only human grade stuff and whatnot, like really trying to do the whole bit. But Tragle, he's so like weird about food. He would get really aggressive about it, about any wet food, and then he also will just throw it up. So unfortunately I had to just put them all on a dry food diet because that's what Tragle will be the least aggressive about. And now I really think free feeding is bad, but they're all free fed now. When you have 3 cats, it's just a lot. And I free feed them now, which I always feel bad about. I wish they weren't being free fed. I have automatic feeders, but it's essentially free feeding. It is what it is. I gotta do what makes the cats happy. Like, there's a certain level of I want to do what's good for them, but there's another level of I also want to keep my sanity. And sometimes you can't keep your sanity if your cats are constantly fighting over food, you know? Oh my god, Kiri's going crazy. Going apeshit back there. Going sicko mode. What is this timer on here? There's like a... I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little clock here. What do the clocks mean? Is that like... Are they like timing you? It's like, by this time you should be done with this and this part. Is it like the Yu-Gi-Oh manga? If I don't build it in time, I'll like die. Like a massive boulder will fall on my head. Like Squid Game. It's like Squid Game when they do the Poki thing. Am I gonna get my hand chained to like an evil monster guy and a baby, and then there's gonna be oil on the floor and a bunch of weapons on the ceiling? Sorry, obscure Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Okay, we gotta have this one in the front like this. And then this one goes into here this way. And now we need boobs! It is booby time! Everyone's favorite time. Booby time. Where's the yellow cleavage at? It looks like a booty almost, but that's what I said yesterday during Mecha Break too. The opposite. Where our butt looked like a booty. Or our butt looked like a boobie. Our booty looked like a boobie. A12. See, I'm wondering if I had paint. Hypothetically, if I had paint. If I painted this part gold, then it would look like my current neck piece. You know what I'm saying? Do you see the vision, Chan? But I don't know how to paint these kits, and I'm not gonna get like a fucking spray paint thing because there's just no way that we're doing that here. But do you see the vision? Like, imagine if this was gold. Right? Right? Picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. Doing this. Now we attach the boobs. See, if the boobs were painted, if this was like flesh colored and not yellow. But it's fine. We're gonna just replace her entire body, I think. I think that's the vibe that I'm getting here. Maybe we'll find one that has bigger boobs too. To match a little bit. Oh! Went flying. See, and then this part could be... I guess this part doesn't really work with my... outfit, unfortunately. Oh! Boobies. The boobies look so weird because they're yellow. She got like... scurvy. Why my girl got scurvy? Yeah, oh, jaundice. That's what I'm thinking of, not scurvy. Scurvy is the one... Don't you green when you get scurvy? I think paint tends to look better than Bandai's default mustard yellow. It is pretty ugly. I'm not gonna lie, the colors on this are not inspiring confidence in this kit, but you know what? We believe, we trust in the process. The tits are on! Boing. Scurvy makes your teeth fall out. I see. Can't say that I have any experience with scurvy or jaundice, so, excuse my ignorance. Wait, she's so cute already! Look at her! Yeah, you can't... Oh, there you go. It looks really good, actually. It looks really good. Okay. A11. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Ah, you know what it is. Something, something, something. I do it baddest. Ah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Songs from my youth. Have you ever seen the Hidamari sketch matchup of that? No, I haven't. I can't say I have. I went to karaoke with some friends not that long ago, and someone sang White and Nerdy. I was like, it's been a really long time since I've heard either versions of that song, but particularly that version of that song. Turn the part. Okay, this goes like this. This. Yeah, I think it goes like this. Were they white and nerdy? They were indeed white and nerdy. It was pretty funny that they sang that. Turn the part. What am I? It already looks like the picture. I don't know how I'm supposed to turn it. I'm not gonna lie. Unless they just mean like to physically rotate it instead of turning actual individual pieces of it. They see me rolling. They hating. Patrolling. They're trying to catch me right and dirty. Trying to catch me right and dirty. Trying to catch me right and dirty. They see me sold out. Something, something. I don't know, I don't remember the... Okay. Does it matter which way these go? It looks like no. I'm praying that it is indeed no. B2. I see. It's like they're ready to fall off, so you can like take them apart like this. Now I just have oldies stuck in my head. Wake up! Wake up! You want to? You want to? You want to? I cry when angels deserve to die. Father! That's the best part. Father! Father into my hands. Why have you forsaken me? In my heart, forsaken me. In my heart, forsaken me. Oldies. Those are oldies now. I mean, we can go like really oldies. We can go like I can't think of any oldies now all of a sudden. I'm being put on the spot. We can go turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit turn around. Wait, how does this fit? Turn around, bright eye. Every now and then I fall, turn around, bright eye. Every now and then I fall apart. Oh wait, maybe I have to turn this. Maybe that's what they meant, but why didn't they just make me insert it the other way from the get-go then? And I need you more tonight. And I need you more than ever. Oh my god. Kiri's going crazy. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's zooming. He has zoomies right now. He has zoomies and he's bothering Tragle. And also Tragle hates Kiri, by the way. Tragle hates Kiri. So Tragle will just hiss at Kiri. No, don't come here. I swear to God, if you come here, I'm going to throw you. Literally. Go away! Leave me alone. Go away. A menace. A menace to society. I think he just wants someone to play with him. But Tragle's being mean to him, so... Maybe Beagle will play with him. Sometimes he'll chase Beagle. Ah, you're gonna throw the cat? Yes. I will throw my cats. I actually throw my cats all the time. Cats are very throwable. Just like Palcaries. How does this fit? It's not fitting. Okay, it's fitting. It is fitting. Who could you throw further? Cats or Palcaries? I think Palcaries, because Palcaries are like ball shaped. So I could throw you guys like a basketball. But cats kind of like when you throw them, they don't go very far. It's gonna dunk us? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're aerodynamic. You guys have dodgeball trauma? I have dodgeball trauma. Is that weird? I think I've talked about it on stream before, but I have like pretty severe dodgeball trauma. I was like really scared of dodgeball growing up. Just like getting hit. I don't know. I probably just have trauma of getting hit in general because of Asian parents. Were you hit hard? I think I was just really afraid of getting hit by anything. I was really afraid of balls. Not that kind of balls, but like balls being thrown at my face. Flying. Things flying towards me scared me a lot. But my parents never threw anything at me. Okay. Oh, it's the booty crack. Uh-oh, they're fighting. Uh-oh, wait, give me a second, give me a second. Sorry, it was Beagle and Tragle fighting, and they really don't fight, but when they do, it gets really bad, so I have to stop them. But luckily, it wasn't too bad. She was able to kind of get away before I had to intervene. So it's like kind of her fault, but she's also just so much smaller that it's like an actual like hazard for her to be getting into the fights. So especially with Tragle, because Tragle's like kind of big. I played baseball as a kid, so I was used to having things around me. Yeah, no, baseball scares me the most. We had to do like softball in PE at some point, and it was really bad. I was like so scared. I'm putting her panties on. Panties! Attach. Are they attaching? I don't think they're attaching. How do I get the panties to attach? Maybe they're supposed to just loosely... No, her butt crack is not aligned. Huh. How do I get her butt crack to line up? It's not lining up. Maybe it's okay. No, but now her hoo-ha is not lining up. Give me a second. They're not lining up. How do I get it to go in? Maybe it's okay. Maybe it'll all line up once I put in the rest of the parts or something. Let's try to put in the other part first. Wait, are they fighting again? Panties are always the trickiest part. I know. It just doesn't fit. 15 goes on the left. Yeah, but in the image it looks like it's snapping. However, for me, it does not feel like it's snapping. Oh, okay. I think that did help actually. Alright, I gotta put in the other side. Oh, someone was asking my favorite Gunpla. My favorite Gundam is like from Gundam. Like my favorite Plamo from Gundam. Probably the Shinaju Stein. That's the answer I usually give. I just don't think there's a sexier Gundam than the Shinaju Stein. But I also really like the Stray series. Although I feel like recently when I look at the Stray series, they're a little skinny. You know, I like my boys chunky. They're not quite chunky enough. I do love Nobel Gundam because she is a girl's girl. We love a girl's girl. We love magical girls. But they haven't made a nicer kid of her, so I don't know. As a kid, like, I don't know. Okay, she has tummy. She has a little belly button too. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can tell. Got a belly button. She's looking really long here. Okay. Also, this is really gonna sound weird, but the kid smells like... I don't know what it smells. Box. I think it's the actual runners that smell. There's this like faint smell. It almost smells like incense or something. It's very strange. Anyway. It smells like incense. Or like chemicals or something. E10. E9. E11. Okay. I also really like the Caliban. I just think design-wise, that all-white design is with the little rainbow headpiece is like so cute, but also so like sleek and sexy. I used to be a really big fan of the Death Scythe, but I think after building the high grade as a kid, it just sort of like lost a lot of its charm. I think like weirdly the kit kind of ruined the actual robot for me. When I think of the robot now, I just think of the horrible kit. Okay. I don't think we have. Yeah, it's like the inside of the bag. Smells like incense. It's so weird. Okay. C. 1. Like a little disc. See, if this was only in gold. This was only in gold, it would be so nice and perfect instead of this orange. I don't mind the orange color itself. I just don't like this orange and yellow and black combination. This is the kind of orange. This is kind of like the Schneider Liger orange, which I really like. Schneider Liger is one of my favorite kits of all time that aren't Gundam, I suppose. Ugh. I just think it's so sexy. And the best like Plamo kit I've built so far, the Zoid, yeah, the Zoid, is I actually think it's unironically, it's gonna be, I mean, I've mentioned this on stream before, so if you've watched me build it, you're not surprised, but it must be. It must absolutely be the Black War Greymon kit. I have never been so enamored with a kit before. Like that kit. Like, I was like wowed by it. I mean, I've had kits where I'm just like, oh, that was really cool. But that was the first time where I was like my breath was taken away, you know? And I don't know. There's something kind of special about that too. D9. I don't think we've used D yet. Gonna try Zoids one day. I think Zoids are really, really cool, especially if you like animals like I do. They are, like, they don't really make that many of them anymore. So, I feel like a lot of the ones that you'll see if you go to like a local game store are kind of older kids. So, just as a heads up. But the Zoids kits that had the little mechanical parts in it where they could walk, those were the first kits that I've ever built in my life. The first Plamo kits, period, that I've ever built. When I was in the 4th grade. 4th or 3rd? I think it's 4th grade. I don't know. That era of my life is all kind of blurry. It's all the same. When I was a very young child. When I was a young warthog. When he was a young warthog. Make a new Liger. I want to get the Chogakin? Is that what it's called? The Chogakin Liger set? That one looks so sexy. Chogokin, yes. So sexy. But they're kind of expensive. So maybe one day. Maybe one day. I also haven't seen it locally. So I'd have to order it online, which means if I see it locally, I have that like, it's a bad reflex, but I have the what if I never see it again reflex, you know? Where I'm kind of like, shit, this might be my only chance to get it. And then I get it. Like, I could save on shipping and I don't have to wait and blah, blah, blah. And then I get it. And then, yeah, it's bad. Because then I'm like, well, I shouldn't have bought that. I couldn't afford it at the time. Or it's not a very, I have such a big backlog. You know, I don't really think about it logically. But like, if I buy it online, or if I see it online, I'm less inclined to buy it because I think through the purchase a little bit more logically. I'm not like on a timer like I am when I'm outside. Koto is doing a new Zoids kits, including special versions based on a TV show, like a Command Wolf and Irvine's clothes with mini pilot figure. Whoa, cool! Are they gonna be like higher grade though? Some of the old kits are like a little lacking in details. They're more like HG Gundam comparable. Or maybe close to RG. The curse of having niche hobbies for real. Okay, wait, which way is this supposed to go? Like this? Yeah, I watched a lot of Zoids growing up too. I watched more Zoids than I watched Gundams. I didn't watch Gundam until I was like more of an adult because I didn't have Toonami. I didn't have Toonami until like way later. I love the Sniper Master. I think that was one of the first kits I built. The first one actually the first one I built was the Gun Sniper. And then the second one I built was, I want to say it was the Command Wolf. I think it was the Command Wolf and the Gun Sniper that like could move. I had those two, and then I built a Saber Tiger, the red one. That was like the more quote-unquote adult kit, because the Command Wolf and the Gun Sniper were more like the ones that had the little wind-up bit inside, so it was a little bit easier for like kids. And then the Saber Tiger was more of like a real quote-unquote real kit. 14. I didn't have like the old Ligers because those were the most expensive and I couldn't afford them, even though I really liked the Liger in the show. And I'm gonna lose this. I'm moving this over here. Where's the other one? Here it is. Oh, these pieces are so tiny. Okay, this goes into the hand. Trying not to lose that. Let's do like a... Let's do the... What pose hand do I want? Maybe I'll do like the outstretched hand because this is... Well, let's do the fist hand because the fist hand is what my VTuber model has. So we're gonna try to keep it, you know, accurate to the lore. Okay, we're doing the right arm. That means the thumb is on this side. Would you buy them today? Sorry, can you say which one? The wind-up Zoids? Probably not. I'd probably buy the actual kits. But Zoids, I feel like, take me a lot longer than Gundams do. I don't know which way is top and bottom. Uh-oh. Maybe like this? I hope this is right. I do have the Liger kit that we've worked on stream a little bit. We've done it a little bit on stream. But I need to finish it. Okay. She has one hand. No. Now Tragle wants to get on the table. Okay. Gotta do the left arm. And 11. Love your hat, thank you. Yeah, we gotta go back and finish the Liger one of these days. It's just sitting in my closet, but my backlog is so big and I gotta clear out my fucking desk. Before I do anything, I need to clean out this stupid desk. The bane of all of my problems. Thank you so much for 17 months of whale curries. How come someone keeps gifting me these memberships? Oh, hi, Liora. I don't think you can get gifted whale curries. I think you're lying. Unless you can. I didn't know. Rip desk, I know. I'm just a really messy person. So, it takes a lot for me to clean to a level and keep it clean. Before, at my old place, it was a little bit easier because I had a separate room for my office. Because we lived in a really big place. But now that I don't have a separate room for my office, it's like everything is here, so I have a much smaller space now. Starfire, thank you so much for 32 months of whale curries. This just happened to appear on my account. How'd that happen? Oh my goodness. You should get your credit card checked out. Someone might be hijacking your account. You might have a hacker in there. Is that why all of your YouTube recommendations are porn? No kidding. That's weird. Starfire would never watch that kind of stuff. Must have been a hacker. A18. Hey, listen, if all my YouTube recommendations were porn, I think YouTube has the problem, not me. You know what? That is fair. That is fair. All Progress Nux, thank you so much for 22 months of membership. Someone stole my credit card and bought a bunch of YouTube memberships. Anyone know who that might be? It could be somebody among us. Is your desk at least not dusty? I do, part of my cleaning ritual is dusting. Ooh, this part has like a discoloration in it. You can see it if I turn it this way. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted! Don't get hacked. You got fucking... You got fucking dual logs too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you received a gifter from RRR, be sure to give them a big ol' thank you. Give them a big ol' smooch on the mouth. Lots of hearts and chads in chat, please. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. That's so sweet of you guys. Yeah, there's a discoloration in this puck. I thought it was maybe like I cut it weird or something. But if you look this way, it's still there. It's a discoloration. Give me a refund. Thank you for the panties. Someone just hijacked my account, not me. So true. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. D. Where's our favorite letter? Here it is. E8. So sweet of the hackers. I know. What generous hackers. It's me. I'm the hacker. B20. Get a smooch even without a gift. Oh, B20. Oh, yeah. It's been hard not to think about certain things that have been going around, by the way. So I hope you guys are, if you guys are affected by, you know, I've mentioned this before, but I just want to say again, if your Oshis are leaving their corporate lives, I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you know, it's not the end of the world. They'll be back. I said this last time, and I want to say it again, because I do think it's really important. I think there's a lot of positives, too. Like, I think we should not only think of the negatives, but think also of the positives. And I know that may sound really difficult to do in times like this, but I think there's a lot of cool things happening that are coming out of this. A lot of people, like with the Pixel girls, they've been open about where they're going, about their indie accounts and such, and I think that's really awesome. Like, very few corpos allow that at all, if ever, and I think that's a really big win for them. And I think that, you know, that's like really cool, and you have the opportunity to find wherever they've gone to. And I've said this last time too, but I think there's something really special about indie accounts, because you kind of get to see the streamer how they want to be represented. I said this last time, but I really want to say it again. I think there's a lot of people who are really mourning the loss of certain models, but I just want to say again that if you really like the streamer, the coolest thing you could see is see an indie account after they've been corpo. I think it's different if they were corpo before, or if they have an account and they went back to the account, because I think the corporate experience does kind of change the way that you view yourself. Not only the view yourself, but like the way that you want to be viewed by your audience. And I think that when you come out of a corpo, you come out with all of these really like cool ideas, and like you come out with new knowledge that you never had about yourself before. And I think that being able to see all these girls take that experience and then like be the best version of themselves, or be the version that they want to like see from themselves, is like so cool. I think that's like really one of the coolest and most exciting things about all of this, is like you get to really see people be like their number one selves. And I think that's so awesome, because before your corpo, you're kind of just taking a stab, or you're kind of guessing, or you're like, oh, I like this thing, I guess. But I think after your corpo, you come out with this like brand new experience, and you're like much more aware of a lot of things. And I think that's like so awesome to see people like really fully realizing that. I also will say, I don't think any of you guys would ever do this, but yeah, corporate indie definitely has more genuine models for sure, because I think if yours were indie before, like you don't really, again, you were experimenting, you had no guidance, like you don't really know what you were going for. But once you've had that corporate experience, you have like that under your belt a little bit more, so you really do have a better idea and understanding of like who you are and how you want to be represented. I don't think any of you guys are doing this, but I would also really like to ask that you do not harass anybody, period, for anything. Don't harass the company. Don't harass talents. Don't tell them, I liked your old model better. Don't tell them, like, you know, whatever. Whatever is in your head, and it could be even remotely negative, just don't say it. It's not worth it. And your Oshi will probably hate you after that. So just don't say it. Even if you think it, just don't say it. It's okay to think it. We all think things, and it's okay if you think something that is not in agreement with what the streamer does. Maybe the streamer was like a hot, sexy mommy streamer, and then they chose a very cute girl avatar instead. And maybe you preferred when they were branding as a mommy. Like, that is fine, but you don't have to tell them that, because they have made an explicit choice to now be a cute girl. And if you don't like it, it does suck, but you have every right to just leave and walk away from that, and you don't have to tell them that, because they're people too, and they have feelings, and they've worked really hard to do this thing that they believe in. Especially now, after like going through shit, they're finally like able to like do what they want to do, and hearing their fans tell them, I preferred when you were this, is like the worst thing that they could ever hear, because it's already such a hard decision to make, to do this thing, or like to put all of this money into this thing. And like it's like so hard. It's so much work, and it's so hard. And then for people to come in and be like, well, I liked you better before, I liked you better as the version where you didn't have a choice in any of this, is really disheartening to hear. And you might be right. It might be more marketable, and it might be objectively better, whatever they had before, whatever it is. I'm not saying you're wrong. You might be absolutely right. But just because you're right doesn't mean you have to say what it is that you're saying, right? You know? I think there is a level of, like, you gotta just be a little bit empathetic to what's happening. And just because you're right doesn't mean that you need to voice your opinion. And I think that's just true for like anything. I'm not saying you're wrong. I think there are people who will say things, and yeah, I agree with them, but do I think they should have said anything? Like, no. Blunt honesty isn't kind. Yes, absolutely. Like, I say that as someone who is a very blunt, honest person. Even I know when is the appropriate time and place to do that. And I'm really not the type of person that ever sugarcoats anything. But instead of I'm not saying you have to sugarcoat things, but you can just simply choose to not engage with things. Anyway, just be kind. It's a hard time. Like, it's harder than anyone probably thinks. Like, no one knows, except for the people who are going through it. No one knows the full story on anything. Just be kind and be patient. And even if the company deserves to be attacked, don't attack the company. Like, doesn't matter what company it is, don't attack it. Like, it's just not... I think something that has been kind of going around a lot that people have been saying is like, let's try to like spread the positivity as opposed to spreading negativity. And I understand that negativity garners a lot more engagement. Like, you'll get a lot more Twitter traffic or whatever by being negative. But I really just think that the world already fucking sucks. Like, the last thing we need is more people dooming on social media. about anything. Again, I'm not saying anyone's wrong. I think a lot of people, you're right. And that's totally fair for you to have those opinions, but you don't have to say it where people who would be hurt by it can see it, you know? Like, I suggest finding a nice group of friends, maybe even Palcaries or something. You guys can vent together and talk all the shit you want in your little private group chat. You can talk about how much you hate this and how you think this was better and how you think that this person should do this. You can say all of those things and share your opinions with each other, but just don't do it where the streamer can hear you, you know? So anyway, that's my little PSA, and that's how I will always feel, no matter the situation, no matter who is involved. Wow, this shoe is like a really intensive 5-step process, isn't it? Okay, we got A19. And I think, you know, despite there being a lot of negatives, I do think there's a lot of positives that come out of things like this. And we should celebrate positives and cool things as opposed to the negatives. That's just my old ass talking though. Do I think many people, like, again, I don't think you guys are the right people. I'm preaching to the choir here. Like, I know you guys are not the people that are doing those things, so I don't really feel like it'll change much by telling you guys these things, because you guys are all good beans. I'm very fortunate to have good beans in my community, but if you see hate, my other suggestion is just don't engage with it. Just don't engage with it. Don't white knight anybody. Don't fight anyone's battles for them. Just ignore and move on. It's just, you're adding fuel to the flame if you start fighting. Okay, I think I put this one on top of this one. And then what? This one? I love you can kit bash with HG kits as well. Really? Have you kit bashed anything with this? I really am so new to kit bashing. Oh wait, I was supposed to put this in here first. Uh-oh. Is this gonna fuck it up? Is it too late? Maybe it's fine. Sorry, you can't see anything as usual. Whenever I do intricate stuff, it's like you're not gonna see most of it. Every time you guys say like my sister, I'm thinking like your actual like sister in real life. When you say how's your sister, I'm like, my sister? She's good. I texted her a couple days ago, actually. E3 and E8. E. Here you go. E3. E8. There's this one guy in a Facebook group that I'm in that has like about 100 Rishettas. That's crazy. You should tell him to check out Liora Valkyrie. Like, yeah, you want to see the Rishetta VTuber? Um, it's like that guy that I saw that married Cleveland like 100 times in Azur Lane. Like for no reason besides dedication. Like at least if you have 100 Rishettas, you could kind of like maybe customize her differently. But marrying 100 Cleveland actually nets you no gain. There is nothing to be gained from marrying Cleveland 100 times. Alright. There is emotional gain. You know what? I can't argue with you there. The end game is being with your waifu. You know what? Respect. This goes this way, I think. Oh, no. This way? Nope, that looks wrong. This way? Yeah. Okay. At least it's pretty obvious when you do it wrong. Because they're humanoid parts. The knee bone attaches to the calf bone. These nuts. 7? With D2. D4. And C7. I love D's nuts jokes because it's one of those things where it's always funny when you do it, but it's always annoying when someone else does it. And that's what just makes it funnier. I think something about that is just like, that's what makes it even funnier, is to be annoyed when somebody else does it, when you do it all the time. It's just so good. Yeah, they are basically dad jokes. You're not wrong. You know, whenever someone makes a pun, I feel like people who make puns don't want you, they want you to be annoyed. Do you know what I mean? When people make puns, I don't think anyone wants you to be like, oh my god, that was so good. Like, I feel like they would be like weirded out if you said that. Like, they want you to be annoyed. That's the goal. This piece is not, there we go. Shh, don't tell them. But sometimes like someone will say a good pun and I'll be like, oh, that's a good pun. And then they'll kind of just like stare at me like dumbfounded, like what did you just call me? Tightly fit the part as far as it'll go. I think I kind of messed up on this already though. Yep. I'm gonna jam this part in. Okay. I think I got it in. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. That seems as far as it'll go. Is this backwards? Can't tell which way is right words and which way is wrong words. Maybe this is not in all the way. Ah! Ah! It's not going in anymore. Okay, there we go. It snapped, so hopefully that's right, because if it's not, I will roll myself. Oh. Move this angle. There we go. This goes in here. Childbearing hips. She's coming to fruition. Okay, now we gotta build the other leg. E2. E2, A22, and 23. Look at them thighs. Just kidding. I would never do that. I respect women's bodies. What do you mean you see drool on her leg? No, 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 no. You're just imagining things. I remember having this figure with the tiger claws and armor. Yeah, she has that. I'm just not gonna build it because we're trying to build it, like we're trying to make me, Liora Valkyria, and I do not have any tiger bits, so we're gonna go pulsyless. Know what I mean? Put this up here. Do you have a very tiny diamond sticker? I should make one. That's actually hilarious. I should make one. You're right. I should find like gold sticker and oh, it'd be so tiny though. I don't know if I could physically cut that small with an X-Acto knife. B27 and 28. It would be its own paid labor, and I couldn't stream it because I'd have to be like, my face would have to be like in the paper, and so you'd see my entire bald ass head. And then y'all will just, it'll be like that SpongeBob meme. Bald! 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 I'll do that. And I couldn't expose myself like that. Okay. This goes in here. Does your bald head have a headphone dent? Actually, it doesn't, because I don't actually wear my headphone most of the day. I only wear my headphone when I'm streaming. And actually, I'm not even wearing it right now because I knew it'd be hot. I need new headphones, actually. Speaking of which. Actually, okay, so I was gonna get new headphones, but I think I need to get, so I was gonna get new headphones because my current headphones are kind of falling apart, and because I need new headphones for recording because my recording current setup, it has a lot of sound leaking, meaning that my recordings, you can hear the backtrack really well, because I have open back headphones, I guess. But, I don't like when I can't hear the outside. And I feel like when I record, the delay is always like, even if I have the delay at like the lowest setting, it's always like gonna be a little bit of delay. And I don't like that when I record because it fucks me up with my timing. Let me have some water. But maybe I'll ask Tomo tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm having a stream. I'm gonna be visiting on Tomo's channel. The way that happened, by the way, is kind of funny. I messaged Tomo and I said, because Tomo is helping me with some audio stuff that I'm working on for a project. And I was like, hey, could you teach me how to time stuff or tune stuff? And he was like, yeah, I could teach you. And he was like, oh, I can just do a stream on it. I'll just like do like teaching stream. And I was like, okay. I was like, when do you want to do it? And he was like, oh, I was just gonna do it and you can watch it. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, well, actually, maybe it makes sense if you show up so you can ask me questions. I was like, okay. So that's how that happened. It'd be really awesome if I could learn how to do some of the audio stuff myself. And even if I don't get to a point where I can actually do it myself, it'd be really awesome to learn so that I could kind of understand audio stuff and you guys could understand audio stuff, so I could like better give feedback when I'm receiving audio stuff, and I can also just like understand the process a little bit more. So if you guys are interested in learning about audio processes, or if you're just always like, Liora always says like a mix is really important, what does that mean? You can kind of, Tomo did a stream with Mio. They did a panel at Offkai a couple years back, and that one is a really good, just like to get an understanding of what mixing actually does for vocals. I would check that out if you're interested in music related stuff, or if you want to understand what I'm talking about. But also tomorrow's stream, you'll kind of get to see hands-on a little bit the experience of, first of all, how bad my raw sound, and then how they sound so much better with mixing and why mixing is so important to me. So that should be a really cool stream. I think learning streams are always like really awesome and fun, and I enjoy them a lot. And Tomo is basically doing a lesson for free for me, which is really awesome. So very appreciative that he's doing that. Because I was like, it started with me being, hey Tomo, because Hio and I were talking about this, and I was like, hey Tomo, do you know anywhere there's like a resource where I could like take a lesson on like timing and tuning? And he was like, oh, I could just teach you. How come this not fits? What the fuck? It's not fitting. Huh? Did I use the wrong parts? Wait. 27 and 28. No, I used the right parts. They're not fitting into the foot. Oh wait, this part does. Wait, what the fuck? It didn't fit earlier. Okay. My boy Tomoya. Yeah, he's also an incredible singer. And he also likes TCGs, so he's a very cool guy. I would highly recommend checking out his stuff too. We actually met because of TCGs, really. I mean, like, we had known of each other before, but I met him through Mio, actually, very recently, so. But weirdly, he's like, he has, like, we have, like, a lot of mutual friends. I had no idea. So yeah, that's how we became better friends, because turned out we had a lot of mutual friends, too. that had like no relation to anything else whatsoever. I was like, what the fuck? It is a small space, isn't it? It's less the VTuber. I mean, the VTuber space is really small too, but I think it's also just like, if you've been singing online, I've been singing online space, I think, is like a really small space. And so we were at like a dinner with a bunch of our mutual friends once, and like one person was like, oh my gosh, like you were a Utaite too? And it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, like I was in this chorus battle. And then everyone's like, holy shit, I was in that chorus battle too. And it's like, wait, what group were you in? And then it's like, we never talked to each other, but we were like in the same like space. It's kind of crazy how that happens. The Utaite days. Yeah, I was really shy though, so I didn't make friends. I just like knew of people. You guys know my shy person online stories, but I was like incredibly shy. So it's something that I really regret, and that I missed a piece. It's something I hugely regret. I think if I had just been a little bit more open to meeting people and not so afraid of everybody around me, I probably would have made a lot more connections back then, and that would have probably, I would have met a lot more people that I know now, and we would have been closer, and we would have had a lot more like things to share essentially. But I was extremely shy online growing up, and so I really did not open up or make friends or talk to people. And especially in the singing space, a lot of it was just like, I felt like I wasn't a very good singer. And I've always felt like I was not a very good singer. So when I see other people who are really good singers, like Tomo, I always feel worried to approach them. It's kind of like when you're an artist. If you're an artist, you know what I'm talking about. It's like when you feel like your art's not very good and you see all these other people who are like really good at art, it feels really intimidating to approach people who are really good at art when you're also an artist, but you're not as good. There's just like this level of like, oh, I wonder if they'll like look down on me, or I wonder if like I'm not like quite up to like what their standards are, and or they think that I just want to be friends with them because they're good at this thing, which, you know what, is partially true, but there's a lot of like anxiety that comes with stuff like that, and I just have always been so consumed by those thoughts that it was really difficult for me to make friends online. And I almost never did until VTubing. This is like the first time that I've really, and even now I'm like so like, I feel like I'm very isolated, and in a way I do isolate myself, and I get very in my own head about things, and but I think with VTubing, and now that I'm a lot older, a big thing of mine has been trying to push myself to like leave my comfort zone, and to like, even though it's scary, and even though like I might get rejected or people might be mean to me, like to be like, well, you know what, I'm like fucking old, it's fine, like I'll deal with it. Like I am emotionally mature enough now that like that shit shouldn't be scaring me. So I've been pushing myself more, especially this past, like the last couple months, with everything happening behind the scenes and people telling me like what's happening with them. I've been really trying to push myself. That's why even like at the Idol concert, I talked to that girl, and I'm actually gonna hang out with her tomorrow. And I never would have done that normally, because I'm just like a really shy person, and I'm really introverted, and I'm really like, I keep to myself and really don't talk to a lot of people, and I don't approach people, you know, all that stuff. I get really shy. So yeah, anyway, I've been really pushing myself to not be like that anymore, because I really regret that about a lot of the spaces that I was in, like all the MMOs that I played. I hear like Rumi-chan's stories. Like she used to play a lot of Ragnarok online, and she and her friends played on a private server, and I guess like everybody on that private server knew each other, and like she has friends from that private server that are like still friends with her today, that they met like in the game. And to me, that's like wild because I don't have anybody like that. And even on like MMOs, I mostly just played by myself or with like other friends that happened to be playing already, like that I was already friends with in real life. Anyway, the internet is awesome. And I wish I had taken advantage of that a little bit more growing up. So better late than never, as they say. So now I have been really pushing myself a lot more to be social and to make friends and to not be cooped up in my fucking room 24/7, because I will do that. And I actually have been doing that, and it's been really bad. I can tell like my mental just takes a huge turn when I haven't like hung out with people and I haven't been outside, even though that's like my happy place, right? So anyway, this is my signal to you all. Don't live with regrets like me. Go be friends. I think, especially with the Palcaries, I'm really proud of you guys, and I feel like you guys are all really cool people. So I do hope you guys take advantage of the fact that you are in a community. It may seem like you're isolated, but I hope you guys feel like you're a community. I've always said this, but especially building Gunpla here, a huge part about it was I've always wanted people to build Gunpla with, and I hoped that by making this space that you guys could at least find people that you could make things with, whether that's me, whether that's with each other. I hope it's with each other, because then you can hopefully make some genuine friendships out of these things. And I really, really hope that you guys could do that, because it's something that I've always wanted, and it's a space that I've always wished that I had. So I hope that I could at least be that for you guys. So go befriend Palcaries, you know, don't be limited to our Discord server. Make your own little private group chats and stuff. Like, you know, you want to be able to talk to each other in a space that like I'm not there, because then it becomes a little bit more of like an actual personal thing between you guys, as opposed to like uh-oh, this is loose. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mayday, mayday. Uh-oh. Did I fix it? I think I might have fixed it. Yeah. Anyway. I think it'd be so awesome if, hint hint wink wink, I don't know if this already exists. Maybe it does, but it'd be so cool if there was like a Palcary Discord server that wasn't official. That was just like you guys there because you guys want to like make friends and stuff. Because I think obviously when there's an official Discord, it's awesome to hang out there too. But I do think that there's a limit of what you guys feel like you're allowed to say or allowed to do, and it's more of like a space for you guys to interact with me as opposed to each other. Anyway, I think something like that would be cool. Hint hint wink wink, if you guys anyone wants to make it. I won't be in there, so I won't be able to see, but I think like that would just be like a really cool thing that could happen, you know? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, we're done. Sorry, I've been yapping. It looks pretty good. I do kind of regret the sort of sussy face. You can't tell from the camera, but she's blushing a lot. She's blushing a lot more than this camera is letting on. But the eye color is very accurate, and the hair is also pretty accurate. How poseable is it? I think it's pretty poseable. You can also turn this a little bit, so you can like you can tehe pero. You can tehe pero, you know, or you can hare hare yukai. It's pretty poseable, I would say. The only thing is the neck is a little weird. I don't know if it's just I built it weird or Or if the neck is just kind of weird. Looks a little better now. Can't tell how fit everything is. But now we gotta find a long ponytail. A long ponytail and maybe an optional part that makes this section longer. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. And then we're gonna swap out her body so she has because her booba right now is yellow. I know it looks like it's skin colored, but it's not. It's like this nasty yellow. So we want her to have the ladies be free, or to find something that looks a little bit more like my actual outfit. And then we gotta start kit bashing, which I don't know how I'm gonna do. But it would be cool if we could give her like armor. The things I want to try. Armor on the shoulder. Armor on the arms. And boots, not with the fur, but my boots that go up to the knee, and then or to the thigh, the Zettai Ryoki, like little shorts maybe, and wings. I don't need everything to look like similar, but those are kind of what I'm hoping for. And maybe we'll have to start painting things. I don't know. It'd be cool if we can get the little skirt too, but I don't know if that's possible. Some of us posted some possible options of palette. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll definitely go through that and take a look-see, and see if any of the stores. I have another Gunpla store-ish near me, but I don't think they'll carry it. I'll have to go check though. I'll have to go check. The one that carried this is a little bit far from me. I call it local because it's drivable, but it's fairly far from me, so I'll have to go check next time I'm in the area. I actually might be in the area tomorrow, so we'll see. Perhaps tomorrow I will go check it out or something and see if I can find some extra parts, because it is very cool. She's looking very Liora, you know what I mean? I like this. I think this looks way nicer than I thought it would. Sometimes I see the display models and they look really cheap and bad, but it actually looks really nice. Like, she looks like a figure. Like, she looks like she could be a Figma or something. The only part that's kind of ugly is her neck. If you can see, like that, it looks kind of ugly. But otherwise, she looks really good. I think it's the face that's really doing it for me. The face looks really, really good. Very clean. And we built it not in 30 minutes, but we did build it in like maybe an hour and a half. Will you build a Haro and paint it like a Palkari? I kind of want to do a bear guy Palkari. Oh wait, you know what I could do? Give me a Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can ride my boyfriend's bike! Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta pose her. One moment. One moment. The possibilities are endless. Wait, I need to get her the other hands where she's gripping the bike handles. Oh, her leg is loose again. I don't know what's up with this leg. Ah. Okay, ignore her janky leg. No wonder she's Hazukashi. She's on her boyfriend's bike. Oh my god. Okay, wait, give me a second. I gotta get the other hands. One moment. This is really important. Okay. There's a mock bike. Well, I used to have his SH figure arts too, but I think I lost it in the move. I don't know. I don't know where he went. But I still have his bike. This is like basically to scale too, because I would be smaller than Maha because he's like my tall, you know, boyfriend. We have like height gap, you know, all that good stuff that girls like. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, it's not gripping. I can't pull it out. Why isn't, like, seriously though, why isn't it pulling out? Oh, maybe I have to just wait. Oh, this one needs a different one. B17. It's like a different part. Kotobukiya has good bike kits. I do not care. I'm sorry. I do not care. If it's not Maha's bike, I do not care. And you know what? I have Maha's bike. Sorry, I'm just such a simp. Or maybe I want the Geet's bike. Oh, Geet's bike. My husband Ace. Oh my god, I could get like the SH figure arts and then I can have him, I can have her like holding on to the bag. Yeah! You know, like she's like clasping their waist as we ride off into the sunset. With an explosion going off behind us because he just saved me from a kaiju attack. Oh my god, that's so romantic. Girls want one thing and it's disgusting. Kamen Rider. Kamen Riders. That's all they want. I'll never understand women. It's true. Okay, her leg is broken, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. We have more pressing matters on hand here. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. We're doing the thing. Is there flexibility? No. There's no flexibility. Okay, let's try to jam this in here. There we go. Okay, it has been jammed. Oh, it's this one. Oh my god! Okay, wait. Her ass is in the air. I need you to ride this properly. Firmly grasp it! Oh, her leg fell off. That's great. That's great, because it's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass to put this back on here. Okay, wait, what if I take the handlebars off really quick? Okay. Give me a second. I gotta do some surgery. Legless Leo? It's giving Katawa Shoujo. Okay. 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 We're back in business. Fuck. Okay, you know what? A little out of scale? Yeah, but I think I can make it work. That's the thing. Oh, her waist doesn't quite bend the way I want it to, though. Eh. Yeah! 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 Wait, this is so cool! Oh my god! Now I just need a sexy Maha to Daddy Maha to drive me around. No, my bike. These handlebars really don't like to stay on, honestly. I should probably just glue them on. It's not like I'm ever gonna... This is so cool. It's like I'm riding. That's why I'm blushing, because I'm so excited to be riding Maha's bike. Oh my god, this bike is so sexy. Can we talk about how sexy this bike is? Holy shit. It's such a sexy bike. It's kind of dusty, actually. I've had this bike for a very long time. I think I've had this bike since 2015. Holy shit, I've had this for 10 years. Yeah, this bike is 10 years old. Yeah, anyway, when you put it that way. Yeah, I got it in 2015 because that's like when Drive was like out. Bike is old in some viewers. I fucking hope not. Meow. Meow. Suiseki, Bokumetsu, Izuremo, Maha! Kamen Rider, Maha! Oh, so cool! So cool! Is this one with a tire as his belt? Yes. Well, he doesn't have a tire, but he has like a tire on his... He has like a tire on his like shoulder, but not on his belt. His belt is cool. Belt son is cool. Live your best life, queen. I'm literally living my best life right now. This is the greatest. I'm so smart for doing this. I'm so smart for doing this. Holy moly. I'm so cute on this bike. Look at me. I'm just a little biker girl. Oh my god, this is so hot. Everyone should make 30-minute sisters. Everyone should make 30-minute sisters and then put them on Kamen Rider bikes. Like, this is the meta. This is it. This is the future. This is... Holy shit. This is amazing. I am so happy right now. I don't think words can truly express the joy that I am currently feeling right now. Aren't you glad you built this? I'm so glad I built this. I also like that she has the embarrassed face now. I like that she's embarrassed. Holy shit. Ah, and then there's like space because then I can have my wings coming out here too. She has no idea how to ride that back. That's okay. Sometimes you just need to look cool riding a bike. You don't actually have to ride it. It's just about posing. It's for the gram, okay, Proswagonist. You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. The people need my photos of me on a bike, okay? True Liora is always embarrassed about something. Hey. Hey. You're right, but I'm really good at hiding it, okay? You're not wrong, but unlike this one, I'm really good at hiding it, okay? It's so cool. This is so cool. God, I love this bike so much. I love this bike so much. I can't believe this bike has gone through so many moves with me and has been 10 years. It's kind of yellowing on the back a little bit. Right, thank you so much for 15 months of membership. Now next year I will ride into the sunset looking for my boyfriend. I'm ready for your guys' body and 30 MS heads, but then my boobies will be gone. My boobies. My important assets. But how will everyone know how big my boobies are if I'm wearing a suit that doesn't have boobies? I guess I could be the Sabella body. The Sabella body I think has boobies. Sabella was so hot. Can we talk about how hot Sabella was? And then they had to reduce her to like a fucking brocon. She was so hot and so cool. And then they just had to make her into this pathetic brocon. Absolutely pathetic brocon. That was the worst. And she had such a cool design too. I don't even like bugs, but I thought her whole design was so cool. And the color scheme was so cool too. A hot BroCon. You know what? You're right. That is true. Family con such a weird trope that keeps appearing. I know. This is so cute! Sorry, Sorry. I know sometimes I'll just stop talking, but I'm just admiring my handiwork here. I think I've peaked. It's just so good. Do the Akira bike slide, but I can't really do it. I'm drifting. I can't move her too much. Unfortunately, this is kind of the best pose I'm gonna get here. This is the best pose I'm gonna get here. Ooh, drifting. Oh my god. I'm leaving her on the bike. I don't care what anybody says. This is it. This is peak. I mean, once she looks a little bit more like me. Right now she looks... The yellow boobies are really distracting. The yellow titties are a little distracting. Yeah, someone who looks at you the way Lyra's looking at this right now. So true. Sorry, I just have a really healthy obsession with Kamen Rider Maha. Okay. You say that about any set of boobies. Okay, but these boobies are really nice. They just happen to have jaundice, and I don't like jaundice boobies. I'm sorry for anyone who has jaundice. But she got a little bit of my glove lint in her hair. This is so... Sorry. Okay, sorry. I'll shut up now. I know, I'm just... Sorry. Keep it in my pants. My review of the kit. Incredible. Best purchase I've ever made. Best $40 I've ever spent in my life. I don't think $40 have ever made me this happy before. Yeah, the end. That's my review. And I'm really excited to actually customize the kit a little bit. I mean, I don't really know how any of this stuff works. It looks like there's like a little backpack module thing, so I think I can attach wings that way. I don't know if there's a 30 MS kit that has wings on it already. Uh-oh. There we go. But if there is, I'll probably try to get that. Otherwise, I gotta have to rip off of like a Gundam wings. But those wings are a little bit crazy. They're a little bit too big for me, I think. But yeah, it's cool. There's a backpack slot. There's like a tail slot. They have the fantasy set. Yeah, I'm trying not to go broke while making this too, though. But I don't know. Maybe it's worth going broke. Go big or go home, as they say. Let me put these back. There's a 30-minute accessory pack build that also has angel wings. Oh, awesome. Okay, maybe that's what I'll do. Have you guys seen those people that have been customizing the MGSD Barbados? And there's like a guy who's made like a bunch of them, and he's made a bunch of Digimon, and it looks so cool. You can attach Gundam parts too. Apparently they're compatible with all of the HG kits. Or like, not all of them, but like the pegs are meant to be compatible with them. Which is so cool! You get the Idolmaster kits, you can also be an idol. I do love the old school Idolmaster outfits. You guys know Idolmaster is the reason why I learned Japanese, right? It was funny because the girls, the idols were asking me, how did you learn Japanese? Did you study? And I was like, no. I didn't tell them that it was because of Idolmaster though, because that's kind of embarrassing. So I just told them, oh, I like anime and Japanese music and idols, but mostly idols. And then, yeah, that's kind of how the conversation always goes. Don't want to expose yourself? No, not yet. They can find out that I'm a weeb later, but it's too early. It's too early in our relationship. I gotta hook them in first. Once we're committed, in our long-term relationship, then I'll expose myself and be like, ha! Guess what you're stuck with? A fucking weeb. Saying it's for anime is still kind of the same. Yeah, but I think like like I could say like, oh yeah, I like Demon Slayer. Like everyone likes Demon Slayer. It's not weird. You're not like a crazy weeb. If I say I learned Japanese because I wanted to date girls and idol master, that's like stranger danger, okay? That's scary. People are gonna run away. They're not gonna wanna talk to me anymore. You don't understand. There's a different implication there, okay? Also, Idolmaster fans have historically, and idol fans have historically not really gotten along. That's why like the term wota exists. So anyway, it's always like weird territory to trudge. I don't know. Trudge. Sure, I guess I would keep my kids away. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's a weird thing for them to fight about. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to talk about it. I think it's fucking stupid, but I think people have their opinions and people are entitled to their opinions, even if they're wrong. But it is a thing. It is a thing that people fight about. That's why like otaku and wotaku became like a very distinct separate thing. And there was a whole debate about like, are anime idols real idols? And like what does that mean? Or what, you know, if you're a fan of idol anime but you're not a fan of normal anime, does that make you an otaku or does that make you a wotaku? And it just doesn't really matter. Who the fuck cares? We're all fucking nerds. Shut up. I hate it when nerds fight. It's like, you're all nerds. Why are you fighting? Who's nerdier? Like, okay, here's your gold medal. Congratulations. You are the nerdiest. Good job. You win. I don't know. When nerds fight or gatekeep or whatever, like I would never be caught dead. I would never be caught dead watching anime. And then they're like building Warhammer figurines. Like, okay, nerd. Well, then you have the anime nerds like, like D&D. That's for like actual nerds. Like, okay, nerd. Okay, you fucking nerd. I don't know. People are just very silly. Didn't know we had a sliding scale on being a nerd. No, we don't. People just make stupid scales and stupid shit because they're stupid. Oh, I should throw this away. I don't know why this is here. I have my empty ibuprofen. My European ibuprofen. My Revila Forte. 400 milligrams from the Netherlands. Very nice. I gotta toss that away. my empty I have another one over there somewhere. It's underneath my keyboard, I think, right now. Because I had to move my keyboard to the left. To the left. I feel like there was something else I was gonna show you guys, but now I can't remember. I don't remember. Is that the Advil no, I OD'd on Dayquil. This is the Advil that saved my ass. It literally, quite literally saved my ass. And without this, I would have been a goner. I would have just died in Europe. Wouldn't have made it back. This is so big. It's so large. This stream is making me want to pre-order some Megami device. I'll have to apologize to Wallet-kun. Are there any cool Megami devices that you've made? I'm really not familiar. Not familiar with the different types of kits. So there's Megami Device, and then there's Frame Arm Girls, and then there's 30-Minute Sisters. Is that the 3 different types? So 30-Minute Sisters, Bandai. Frame Arm Girls is not Bandai? Is it Kotobukiya? And then Megami devices. Frame Arm and Megami device are both Kotobuki. Are they interchangeable or are they like different? Like, are they technically like you could swap parts with them, or is it like they're kind of their own, they have their own parts systems and such? Partially. Frame Arm is a bit bigger and less kit. I see. There's a shit ton of companies making Mecha Musume kits nowadays. I saw a Gaugiger kit the other day. That was really cool. Frame Arms look, it's like a Gaugiger, it was a Gaugiger mecha girl, which looked really cool. Frame Arm Girls was also an anime. Right. I don't think I've seen the Frame Arm Girls anime, but I saw the one. Ah, shoot, what are they? The ones that have like they have like the airplane legs and they have school uniforms. Master, thank you for the 32 months of whale curries. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Relatively interchangeable, not entirely, mostly compatible with all of Koto's support packs. They're in general high-end and elaborate, very expensive. Ah. Megami device also kind of spawned the mech girls trend. Oh, Strike Witches, yeah. Sky Girls and Strike Witches. Yes, 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 yes. Those two. I watched the anime of back in my youth. Master, thank you so much for the gifted membership as well. Really appreciate it. Be sure to thank Master if you received one. Some hearts and chads in chat, please. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, I gotta get going because I gotta get ready because I'm going out today. I gotta put my face on. I'm going to get dinner with some friends today, and I think there's a Gunpla store near where we're going, actually. I think. So I gotta see if I can check it out. And my throat is kind of dying because I recorded this morning too, because I had a bunch of stuff that I was behind on, like I said. So I did record stuff this morning, so I need to stop talking because I'm gonna be talking all night as well. Tomorrow, we will be on Tomo's channel, streaming some audio engineering stuff. Learning some audio engineering stuff because I do not know shit about audio engineering. Tomo's gonna be teaching me. If you are, for whatever reason, sensitive about men, Tomo is a male. So, you've been warned, I guess. I don't know. I know some people are sensitive about that, so just giving you a fair warning. I know Tomo could be like a gender neutral name, so it could be a guy's name or a girl's name. So I just want you to know that Tomoya is in fact a man, and he will be teaching me some stuff. But if you guys are not interested in that, don't worry about it. You don't have to be there. But if you are interested, especially if you're interested, like I said, with a lot of the stuff that I've been talking about and that I'm really passionate about, which is like the cover process of like mixing and stuff like that, I'm really wanting to get to know it more. So Tomo is going to be teaching me live on stream, and then you can also learn a little bit more about the process if you're interested too. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Next, you say that you live in a house. I literally do, though. One day I'm gonna bring Rumi-chan's boyfriend. No, he would hate it. I think he would hate it. I think he would like, he's a really good person. He's a really good person, but I think genuinely he would find it really I think I told you, because one time I was mentioning Rumi-chan's boyfriend and you guys were like, is he single? And then I told him that. I was like, oh, haha, chat was asking if you were single. And he was literally like, what? Like, I don't think he doesn't understand. He's like, he's like a lot older too. He's over 40. So I think a lot of the things that I will tell him about stream, it really goes over his head, like, actually. And he like doesn't understand. He's really normie as well. Yeah. So sometimes I'll explain stuff about VTubers and he really doesn't get it. But he's like really nice. Like, he's really happy for me. He's always like, oh, cool. Like, I don't know what that is, but great. That seems cool. Like, that's his general take. It's funny actually because he's a really big sports fan because he's a normie, right? Of course he's a sports fan. But I couldn't go to the Dodgers Hololive night, but I told Rumi-chan about it, and she's like, she's less otaku than I am, but she likes otaku things, and she's not like a big fan of Hololive, and she doesn't watch VTubers unless I show her VTubers, but whenever I do show them to her, she really likes them. So she and her boyfriend actually went to the Hololive Dodgers night because it kind of was like, oh, she likes nerdy stuff as an occasion and a reason to go, and he likes baseball, and he had never been to Dodger Stadium before. So two of them went, and they actually had a really good time. He was not like I said, he doesn't know shit about VTubers. He doesn't understand it, but he actually came back and he was like, oh yeah, I got my Gura baseball card. He was like, it's so cool. And he was like, yeah, and she sang like, take me out to the ball game. It was so cool. And he was like, yeah, the drone show was so cool. It was like really like a really wholesome experience to see like him who really doesn't know anything about VTubers and doesn't care, but come out like not necessarily a fan. Like he's not like gonna watch her or anything, but he's like, oh, I know who that is now, and like he's kind of a fan in the most normie way. So if he sees Gura now, he's like, oh, Gura, like I know her. she was at the baseball game. He's really normie. but you know, I didn't get to go. The two of them got to go, and they sent me photos, and I think Rumi-chan had a really good time, so I'm really happy that she was able to experience that. Again, even though she's not like a huge she's like both with sports and with VTubers, she's like a semi fan. Like she'll be invested if it's interesting, but she's not gonna go out of her way. Like sports too, she's not gonna go out of her way to watch it, but when she watches it, she gets invested and she enjoys it. So anyway, one of those things. I had a friend go, said a lot of people enjoy the VTuber stuff even if they didn't know anything. Yeah, that seemed to be the general experience that my friends had as well. So anyway, VTubers bringing people together. So great. You love to see it. You love to see it. The girls next to him were yelling, we love you, bunny girl. We love you, shark girl. We love you, girl. That's cute. That's really cute. But anyway, how do we get on this? Oh, yes, tomorrow. Yeah, so that's what's happening. It's going to be around 8 p.m. PST. Because during the daytime, I'm going to go hang out with my new idol friend. I hope it goes well. Cross your fingers for me. It's one of those things, though, where this is the first time that I've made, like, a completely new friend. Most of the times when I make a friend, it's usually, like, through somebody else. Like, it's like I'm introduced to somebody by somebody else. So usually I'll just tell them, like, I'm a VTuber or I'm a streamer. And they're usually like, oh, okay, cool. Like, what do you stream? Like, it's not, like, weird. And it's not, like, a novelty because a lot of the people around me are kind of in that space anyway. I have not told her that I'm a streamer. Again, it's typically when I meet people through other people, it's like the first thing. I'll just be like, oh yeah, I'm a streamer. Because it gives like an interesting thing to talk about and a lot of people are familiar with it. I haven't told her I'm a streamer. I don't know if I will. I'm figuring out the space. I don't really, it's like a blind date. Yeah, I'm like kind of nervous. I'm nervous. I've been talking to her on Discord and it's been fine, but I don't know. I'm nervous. I don't think she's a VTuber fan though. I don't think she's a VTuber. I don't know. We'll see. I'll ask her. We're gonna be going to like a nerdy like area, so maybe it'll come up. Like we'll see a VTuber thing maybe, and then we'll like talk about it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm nervous. What if she thinks I'm like fucking weird? It's like, ew, you're a VTuber? VTubers are so cringe. I don't know. And before she's also secretly a VTuber. I wouldn't be surprised because she told me that for a while she did like dance and song covers, but I think she's more on the side of like Kaigai idol stuff, so I'm not like super sure. I'm not totally sure though. I haven't really asked. I'm not gonna pry. Like if she wants to bring it up to me, she'll bring it up to me, but I haven't really explicitly asked. This is when you find out she watches you. Okay. If you are meeting up with me tomorrow and we met at an idol concert and we are going to hang out and talk about idols, this is your sign that you can bring it up to me tomorrow. You can be like, I watch you. I'm telling you right now, if that is you, if you are in the audience right now and we're supposed to meet tomorrow and you're like, uh-oh, I'm meeting Liora, you please tell me. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna happen, but if that is the case, I really need you to tell me. I will literally like die of mortification if you don't tell me, and then like later down the line we're good friends and then you tell me later. No, just tell me tomorrow, please. Please just be upfront about it. Please. I'm begging you. It'll make my life easier too, because there's things that I like talk about and it's a lot harder to talk about it if people don't know that I'm a streamer. So like, for example, like if people are like, oh, what kind of games do you play? It's a lot easier for me to say, well, I've been playing a lot of hentai games recently because that's what I stream. As opposed to, I haven't really been playing games recently. And if you are here, you have to pull the biggest prank. No, don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. I will literally die of anxiety. Don't do that to me. As opposed to just hentai games. Okay, well, it's, you know, sometimes there are people. There are people that I feel like, it's like if I tell them that, they feel like the walls have come down. Like they feel comfortable and it's like a safe space. They could talk to me. So I do lead with that sometimes. I do. Because it creates this, you know, we can bond over hentai games or hentai or BL or whatever it is, right? The number of VTubers that I had never talked to about BL before in my entire life, but they saw me streaming Sweetpool and mentioned it to me, and because of that, and I don't even really do BL that much, you guys know this, but because of that, we've started talking more. I'm just saying, sometimes the way to a woman's heart is playing hentai BL games. A tip for you, chat. Next time you meet a Fujoshi girl and you kind of like are liking the vibes, you can tell her, I actually watched a whole playthrough of Sweetpool, and I bet she would be really happy. The number of Fujoshis that would really want to date a Fudanshi is extremely high. Extremely high. Okay, but what if she wants to sound or peg me? It's the sacrifice you must make for love. You wouldn't do that for someone you love, okay, Mimi? Maybe not the sounding part, but the pegging part. Remember, we talked about this. Maybe you could have one or the other and not necessarily both, you know? Just saying. If she's cute, you'd do it. Exactly. Exactly. Well, what if she just wants to watch us with another man while she sits so she wants to be a beard? That's crazy. Okay, real question, chat. You have a girlfriend. You love her. She's the cutest person ever. She likes anime. She likes all of your interests. She likes Kamen Rider. She likes everything that you like, and she's super cute and super nice. But one day she goes, babe, I have a confession. And you're like, you can tell me anything. And she's like, I really want to be in a threesome with another guy. What do you say? What if she goes, babe, I'm really into NTR and I want you to watch me banging another guy? What do you say, chat? I'll kiss him on the lips while we do it. I'm down. Nay. Ayo, hell no. Nah, that would be really hard. No. Ask if you want. No, of course you'd be one of the guys. Or you'd have to watch her bang another guy. I say goodbye. I can't. Can I peg him? You know what? She'd probably be into that. I'm insecure enough as is. I say peace and turn invisible as I leave. Of course, yes, that's not even a question. Wait, not NTR, only threesome. Yeah, I think NTR is a lot harder than the threesome one. Threesome, I feel like a lot of people could be convinced to do it. Or like, I've heard friends who would be open to it as long as the swords do not cross. As long as the swords do not cross. But I think NTR is probably like a no for most people. I think there's like a very small percentage of people that might be into that. Like it's like their specific fetish. But in general, it's like, you know. No NTR, that's too much. But if we get it with another guy, then we also have to get it with another girl. I've seen a lot of people, I don't know successfully, but I've heard of a lot of people who are like, it's like a common like joke in the, at least in like the cosplay community. I don't know if it extends outside the cosplay community, but it's like a joke in the cosplay community, at least back in ye old day, where if you had like if you met a cosplay couple, a lot of time they were looking for a third. And it was always like another girl. So it's like if you get too close to like certain couples, they'll ask for like you to join a threesome with them. If you're a girl. Anyway, that was kind of like a trope. Not a trope, but like a stigma, I guess. Definitely not other people. Yes, they do a lot. Excuse me, what? The polycule absorbs another. Yeah. Pretty sure that's still a thing for the cosplay community. I think all of the polyamorous people that I've ever met in my life met each other through the cosplay community. I've heard something similar. Yeah. Anyway, not to stereotype people, but that was just something that I've heard or I've seen people talk about. They need more help. They need more people to help build costumes. True. I've never seen a lasting polycule before, so yeah, me neither. Every polycule I know has had some level of drama in it, and yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting. I will leave it at that because I don't want to make a comment that actually offends anyone. I'm sure it's possible. I've never seen one without drama. Have you heard of the Final Fantasy house? I have. Unfortunately, I have. That was a really long time ago, wasn't it? That's the one where people were like LARPing as like Square Enix characters. Isn't it not just Final Fantasy? Isn't it like all Square Enix? Because wasn't there like a Kingdom Hearts people in there too? And like you LARPed like a character and it was like basically like a sex house, but like everyone was LARPing Final Fantasy characters. It moved on because they got too criminal. Yeah, I remember something like that, but I don't remember exactly. People are wild, man. The people fight over who gets to be. I think that was literally a source of contention. Was like the main people who were running the sex house were like certain characters, and you weren't allowed to overlap characters, and they would like fight about stuff like that. And I think some people were like multiple characters. Oh yeah, it was an actual cult, wasn't it? I don't remember exactly what they were doing, but I remember they got shut down. Like they actually got shut down. Whoever was Tifa was doing overtime. That's crazy. That's crazy. The 30 Cloud Battle Royale. Ugh, you'd want to be Cloud of all people? I guess they would. I guess they would. Ugh. Imagine wanting to be Cloud. Ew, boring. I'd rather be Zack than Cloud. But I think like a lot of people like those brooding, sad characters. So can I be Waka? Dude, being Waka's the best, because then you canonically get to bang Lulu. And you can be head empty, no thoughts. Head empty, no thoughts, and you get to bang Lulu. Probably the biggest W, honestly. Can I be Vincent Valentine? Okay, honestly, Vincent is pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie, Vincent is pretty cool. I will say, being Vincent, probably a top pick for me. Can I be Final Fantasy? No, you can be Final. I get to be Fantasy. The Belt Queen herself. I hope no one was Red 13. I hope a human was Red 13 and not, you know. If we're talking, I don't think anything was canon in that house. By the way, I just want you to know, I don't think any of that's. You should, if you guys are not familiar with the Final Fantasy house, it's a pretty interesting read. Actually, you should read it. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I'll be Jack from Stranger of Paradise. I'll be Jack from Pirates of the Caribbean. Because if we're extending the Kingdom Hearts, right? Technically, right? Can I be the space between Final and Fantasy? I wonder if anybody was Goofy. What if anyone was Goofy or Donald? Do you think they went Disney? Do you think Disney was like on their list of characters you were allowed to be? Yeah, you could be King Mickey. In Cloud's defense, in the FF7 game, he's very cheery. Not, but he's cheery because he's copying Zag. Boo! Sorry, I don't like Cloud. Remember, I was in the anti-Cloud brigade. Do you remember that? Do you remember my lore, chat? You guys don't remember my lore? How could you forget my... Are you even a real Liora fan if you don't remember that Liora was in a fucking anti-Cloud Gaia guild? Where it was essentially a cult where we worshipped, like, Sephiroth and Mother. And it was like, yeah, anyway. Good times. Good times. High school Liora was really something. High school Liora was really something. Was it before or after? No, that was me in high school. You think I did that as an adult? Yeah, literally Genova's Witnesses. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna keep yapping and my throat is literally gonna go bye-bye and I gotta go hang out with my friends. So, I will see you guys tomorrow on Tomo's stream, and if not, I'll see you guys probably on Monday for a normal stream here. We're probably gonna do Mecha Break because I want the figure. Do you think they're scamming me? Do you think they're really gonna give me the figure, chat? If you think they're scamming me, let me know. Let me know in Discord. I was thinking about that yesterday. Like, what if I'm getting scammed? What if they're just like pretending to give you a figure, but they're not actually gonna give you a figure and they're just trying to get you to fucking stream the game? The chances are mega low, but are there chances? Are there real chances? That's what I want to know. Is the chance there? Is it a 0.001% chance? If there is, we're gonna grind it. We're gonna grind it because what you think? I'm not leaving a figure on the table if it's possible for me to get it. Gacha gamers would take that chance, and I am absolutely a gacha gamer, so you bet I'll be taking that chance. Anyway, God, I'm gonna keep talking Leo, so talk to you later. Bye.